The U.S. Secretary of Defense and the head of the Joint Chief of Staff have presented the Pentagon's budget for the next financial year. Lloyd Austin confirmed that the growing ties between China, Russia, North Korea and Iran are disturbing.
Iran has provided Russia with capabilities, technologies and drones, and that has had an impact on Russia's ability to recover from the damage that Ukraine has done to it. We're going to have to make sure that we have the resources and the ability to work with our allies to continue to deter aggressors and promote peace and stability in every region. Lloyd Austin, United States Secretary of Defense, from the publication in The Voice of America.
The Pentagon's 2025 budget request includes more than $48 billion for naval and shipbuilding capabilities, more than $61 billion for the Air Force, and $13 billion to strengthen the Army and Marine Corps. The Department of Defense, in cooperation with the U.S. President's administration, has requested over $33.5 billion to strengthen Space Force and $14.5 billion to develop and implement advanced cybersecurity tools. More than $49 billion are planned for modernization of three components of the nuclear triad.
It is obvious that the emphasis will be on the production of new weapons, but America is not investing as much money as China, for example. But there is an explanation for this. The US is already at a higher level of armaments than China. China is only catching up.
The new U.S. defense budget should help strengthen ties in the Indo-Pacific region, in NATO and in the Ukraine Defense Contact Group. According to Austin, this will help counter the critical threat of Russia. Therefore, helping Kyiv remains a priority for Washington. In response to the congressman's questions, the Pentagon chief said that Ukraine needed air defense systems most of all.
Air defense has long been one of the things that we have emphasized over and over again. There are countries that have Patriot, and what we are doing is continuing to negotiate with those countries. Lloyd Austin, United States Secretary of Defense, from the publication of The Voice of America.
Washington and Kyiv continue to negotiate a bilateral agreement on security guarantees and are formalizing the details.
No matter when this war ends, no matter how this war ends, Ukraine will still have a long border with Russia and they will still have legitimate security needs. John Kirby, United States National Security Council Coordinator for Strategic Communications, in a comment to The Voice of America.
In July 2023, the G7 countries adopted the Declaration of Support for Ukraine. The document implies that all G7 countries will sign bilateral security agreements with Kyiv. These agreements should be in effect until Ukraine becomes a full member of NATO. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Yulia Bil, UATV News.